No, I don't keep it so long. No, it's full general. It's just going to be 2 hours now.
Don't pour me into that. I'm just going to smell it.
I know.
Just don't waste it on me.
Stereo off. There we go. Oh, there's another one.
Oy vey.
Go in here. All right. And we'll go with the same.
Okay.
I'm setting the intro.
Let's put the women and children to bed and go looking for fucking dinner, all right?
Boom.
Check. This is how we do it.
Oh, you're going to die. Wow. Can we just drink this? Oh, my God.
Take a sip.
I'm going to take a sip. Okay, what am I setting? What are you setting?
It's not liquid ass.
It's not liquid ass.
It's not
You
liquid
did
ass.
Oh, it's so deep.
Have a sense of humor. Good laugh does more for the stomach muscles than 5-minute setting up exercises.
Guys, I better not get fired for this.
The most entertaining and offensive show around. Out of the Baldwinsville CrossFit Studios in the Average Joe's Entertainment Complex. It's Bourbon and Barbells.
Welcome to another jam-packed episode of Bourbon and Barbells, episode 23, I think. Who gives a fuck anymore?
That's a happy year.
Don't give a fuck anymore.
This is going to be a very interesting episode.
Yes.
Let's start off with you got Turbo Team ready to go?
Yes.
So just while we're doing this, so we're calling this series Bourbon on a Budget, though.
We'll
Okay.
get to that. Just
Yeah. So if you see me making some faces.
Yeah, explain that. What's bourbon on a budget mean? What does that mean?
And they say, you're not part of the Turbo Team! Don't run!
That's so good.
Ben, you were pretty deep. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I was feeling that one.
Your eyes are wide open, dude. It was
It's not too bad.
wow, it just doesn't get easier.
Yeah, there's no only build of tolerance to that.
Yeah, but it is enjoyable. God,
Wow,
Nothing
it's
like
real.
that.
It's real.
So you want to explain this bourbon, the swill that we're drinking?
Wow.
So, bourbon on a budget. So you walk into the liquor store, you've got X dollars in your pocket, you buy what you can afford. So today we ended up with Puncher's Chance. It's a Kentucky straight bourbon. I was reading the back of this, though. This is pretty clever. This could be words for motivation, and we can segue into the CrossFit theme if you want to. But it says Butcher's Chance.
Puncher's Chance.
Puncher's Chance. Sorry about that. Already fucking up. But straight bourbon inspired by two great American traditions.
America.
Whiskey and fighting for what we believe in. This bourbon is made with heart and honor.
Fuck racism.
For those who know how far they've come. For those who have started early, stayed late, day after day,
You've been
year
so
after
nervous.
year.
He's so
for
nervous.
those who have the courage and strength to do what others won't.
Red, white, and blue America.
Thank you, British.
Oh,
Okay,
Chris.
so I got to start off. I don't usually this is Newman's territory, rants. But I got to go on a rant here. But
Yes, I'm excited. Let's do this.
So, Average Joe's, if you don't know, is probably one of the premier music venues in Central New York.
yes, it
Entertainment
is.
facilities.
Easily, I have numbers to prove it. We have 50,000 people. It's been documented for Budweiser has documented it. So I have I deal with a lot of bullshit from fucking bands a lot of times, and so today I've dealt with a couple of them. So I'm just gonna get something off my chest. And a lot of bands, if they know it's about them, they know it's about them. If not, I don't give a fuck. If you're not booked, it's because you fucking suck. Okay, let me put it there. I book the bands that make me fucking money. Yeah. I have to pay fucking bills and turn these lights on and pay 20 employees. I don't give a fuck about giving you a fucking chance. You know what your chance is? If I have a fucking cancellation and I call you up, that's your fucking chance. So, suck a dick, Hootie.
Let him cry.
And then fucking... Because I have a lot more written, but that I think is
No, go
that's just-
further. Go
but,
further.
in other bands, then I think they have me bent over a barrel. Like, well, we want more money on such short notice. All I gotta say to you is, no soup for you. Next.
No soup for you. No, it's the truth. They come in here like the rock stars. You're singing somebody else's song. You're not
You're
a
cover
rock
band.
star.
You're cover band.
You're a cover band. And you're a horrible
you
cover
have
band.
a slight musical talent, better than the rest.
But if you were good and you had a following, trust me, you'd be on that stage.
Well, he's talking about one person, believe me. And the last time, 2 times they've played here, I've
35
been here
people.
working.
35
people each
35
time.
people.
You want to get fucking paid.
On a Friday night.
Exactly,
On
on a Friday night. When unbelievable. When there's no music playing around him. So if there was music playing in the neighbor's place, you'd be like,
I'll be
oh, maybe they're
fucking-
over there. No, there's no one playing. He brings 35 people. And then
Yeah.
you want suck it.
And then he says, well, maybe you should give some bands a chance. I'm the only place that gives new bands a chance. You're not a new band. You're a fucking 20-year-old veteran. Sorry, your time has passed.
Yeah, bye. Give it up. Take your
I'm
little.
going to be bleeping that word out earlier.
There's so much I want to say. It's gonna shut my
when
mouth.
it comes
Yeah.
to those groupies, you tell them, yeah, why don't you roll them titties?
So we're gonna get right into something because I've been like just so eager about this. So if you remember, like 3 weeks ago, I did my review on the fleshlight from Temu. So we got Newman his. We didn't even ask him his choice. So we got him something that we want him to review.
Oh, God.
It's a surprise.
We're gonna have him unbox it.
Wait a minute.
live
When am I doing that?
right now.
No, I'm not.
There you go.
Oh my god! Holy shit! It's heavy.
It's heavy.
Oh my God.
Make sure you hold it out so people can.
Hang on, I'm gonna open it up
so
over
the
here.
cameras can see it.
Wait, time out. So this has been ordered from Temu.
That's from Temu.
Just
Yep.
move your mic to the side. Yeah, let's
let's
make sure
move
that we
this
can
over.
all see this.
Hang on.
I've
Yep.
yet to see it.
It's a special edition though too.
Oh my god! Why is the box oily? The box is oily.
It's not supposed to dry
Oh
out. It's not supposed to dry out.
Holy shit! This
Come on,
is.
pull it out.
Oh my god!
Look at this. But it's a special edition. Look at the ass. You got to turn it over.
Oh my god!
It was very tough to find it.
Holy
And if you don't, it came with a tattoo.
Holy shit!
It asks what you look like.
And listen, that's supposedly that's Puerto Rican color.
Wow, this is great. Look at. Let me just get in on this. Look at.
Hold it up like
Holy
that.
crap! This is the.
But feel like the it's like kind of real.
Fuck. You see? Ugh.
See, I knew you would do that. So I was gonna put mayonnaise in there.
Oh yeah! Wait a minute, let's go one deeper. Woo! I know her. Oh my god, this little Latino girl I used to bang. She's like, put it in my ass. Look at this. Holy shit!
So expect a review from Newman on this.
I'm gonna review it right now.
Wait, we can like put any head we want. Like I like Photoshop a head on top of it.
You know what I love about this the most? There's nothing here.
Yeah,
It doesn't
I
talk
can,
back.
I can like put I can Photoshop a head on there.
Wow, that's awesome. I mean, that's got. Look at
And it came with a custom tattoo, which I had to pay $5 extra
Look at
for.
this. Look at this, Ben.
Hello, how are you? Hello, I'm Mr. Taco. Eat me.
Look at this. She doesn't even care. Like,
I'm still waiting for the wiffle ball. Where's the wiffle ball?
Ben, hang on. Joe, look at this. Look at this. See, it doesn't matter here either.
What are you practicing?
I was gonna shave today and try to like glue it to some of my stubble onto the crotch, like a little landing strip.
No, guys, pay attention. Watch. See, it doesn't work here either. I can't even touch my face. I got to wash my hands. This is filthy. I can't believe I'm doing this.
You can't stop. You can't stop.
This is great. Huh? This is killer.
Dude, the best is it was $18 on Temu.
Oh my god, this is $18 on a Friday
18
night.
It's a one use only, right?
I just gotta do it one more time. Elevator button. This is fucked.
It reminds me of a time.
I'm just gonna put it right here.
Yeah. Maybe make it a mic stand.
Oh, this would be a killer. Look at this. Would be a killer mic stand for me. Gotta tape it up there. There we go.
They are realistic though.
Oh my god. I mean, seriously.
Besides the greasiness. Well,
I feel
that's
like I know this girl. Hello. Hello. Thank you. Can I take this home with me tonight?
No, it's yours.
Yeah.
No, you're doing a review on it.
I can't bring this thing home.
Okay.
I fucking walk in the house with this thing.
I had to do the review on that thing.
If I fucking get caught with this in the sink, this is gonna change this thing forever.
Yeah, you're gonna make this.
Yeah, we're gonna be.
I don't know how you
remodeling
clean
the
that
bathroom.
thing out though.
Oh, it does. Look, it looks
Just-
like. Wait, there's no exit hole. Make it deep in there.
Throw it in your dishwasher.
Oh, there is no exit. Look
Can
at,
you hear what she's saying?
look at this. Look at, I remember being in this car. I love you. I'm gonna buy you something nice later.
So
that's horrible.
Throw it in your dishwasher after you're done with it.
Oh God, I
Yeah,
got
I like how it's all greasy.
Joe, smell my finger.
It smells like Chinese Timu fried rice.
Oh, it's got a nice scent to it. Let me get.
But I wasn't gonna fill that because I knew the first thing you were gonna do was finger it. I literally said I was gonna fill it with mayonnaise. So you pulled mayonnaise out.
I would have thrown up. I would have thrown up. That's messed up. This thing's got to stop staring at me, even with this horrible tattoo. I love it. I just got to put it on her back. It's facing me.
Yeah. So
There's metal in the center of this.
yeah, that's like the whole. I mean,
What is this?
Oh, that's your rib cage. Yeah, because you really got to bear down.
I can't stop staring at it. Guys, this is amazing.
It's like Christmas.
It is like
It's like Christmas.
Oh my God, there's even like little ribs inside of this for your cock. Look at it.
I believe you. I believe you, dude.
Look at this thing. Now, if this was given to me when I was 14 years old, like Christmas morning, I'd be fucking Santa Claus. I mean, that's what I asked for.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it'd be a big hit.
Could you imagine this being delivered to a small
And I think the
child
official
like
color was ash, oatmeal ash.
Okay, I
So
like
it's supposed
that.
to be like Puerto Rican or
A little darker.
Yeah, a little dark, like
Oh,
dark
yeah,
nips.
built for speed, not for comfort. But
Yep. All right, so
This is horrible.
Expect a review on that in the
gotta
coming
put it-
weeks.
Start the review right now. I'm going to go to the bathroom right now with it. Wow. Get this thing away from me. I
All
can't
right.
stop staring at it.
its bed is right there.
I'm just going to put it right
Yeah, put
here.
it back in the box.
Let's just put it right
No, put it. Vito might not come in now,
Yeah, you're right. Let's put it back.
or maybe he'll review it for us. All
Holy shit. Can I wash my hands?
right,
quickly?
go.
I'm going to
wash
wash
your hands real fast. So, I'll talk about. I'll jump ahead and so next week though, make sure you guys tune in next week. Next week we have the famous in his own head, Joe Altier coming in.
Locally famous. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he really is, and he's he really works for the show perfect because he was a rock star, nationally known rock star, and he's a huge CrossFitter, lost a shit ton of weight CrossFitting. So it's next week he's going to be stopping and sitting in with us. So it's going to be it's going to be a fun episode.
Now, does he still travel with his original band, Original Sin?
No, they don't. Brand new Sid. No, they do pop up shows every once in a while, but he's got a lot of news coming up. He's going to be going to England and stuff like that, and he's got a new secret band in the works that I probably shouldn't even mention because it's supposed to be top secret, but it's like one of those worst kept secrets ever.
I'm only telling you because I like you.
Yeah, no, he's like, I'm telling you first, and then like within a week, I had 10 other bands call me like, "Oh, did you hear about the new band? You hear about the new band?" Like they try to make you feel,
And
they
they tell
feel like
two
they're tickling your balls, but they're really not. So next week, Joe Altier, and then coming in November, so we start teasing it now. If you were a Sopranos fan, we have Vito.
Vito.
Literally the celebrity Vito from Sopranos, Joseph. I can't say his Italian last name.
Scarcerisi?
Gabagoo, Joseph Gabagoo.
Hey, it's Vito.
The Vito, the one that was sucking cock in the parking lot.
Oh, don't say that. He won't come in.
Oh, that's my first question.
Was there a stunt double?
Yeah. Was there a stunt double?
Did you really have to?
Was that a
when-
stunt cock?
When you're getting into your character, is there a
Yeah.
stunt cock?
How did you prep for that role?
That's messed up. Was the reading? Explain the reading when you're talking about this? You have to like.
I mean, was that an ad lib? Did you meant to use your hand, or were you supposed to have an ad lib?
Oh, when he wiped the shin?
Did you go out and like?
Hey, this
study
is really for CGI too. So he, they can that all. He was, but he was a huge character. So he's selling.
Yeah, he is.
He has a new vodka coming out, Rocka Vodka, and he's partners with Dee Schneider,
Awesome.
Twisted Sister.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he actually-
Very cool.
He might be in the works coming like in spring too.
That would be
that'd be
amazing.
killer.
So so it's gonna be
House of Hair.
He's gonna be coming in November 18th for a show with Scars and Stripes here, and he's gonna be pushing his vodka, signing bottles, stuff like that. But we're gonna get him here to do the podcast a couple days before, so that's coming up in November. So definitely stay tuned for that. And next week's Just Joe, or Joe Altier. So a lot of big things happening with the podcast, and
Getting better.
Real fast, let's get out. So this week on at Average Joe's, we have 4 bands in 2 days. I'm just gonna say we have Days End and Scars on Friday, starting at 7 o'clock, and then on Saturday at 6 o'clock, we got Dangerous Type and the new Off the Record, the old Off the Reservation. So 4 bands in 2 days.
Huge bands.
And guess what?
Huge
They're
bands.
bands that are worth booking. So
You're gonna want to come early.
Wait, Joe, these
Parking
bands
is
that
gonna
fill
be
the house.
terrible.
Yeah.
These are bands you can count on to fill the house. They're
if they
bands
bring
that bring
35 people, you will see me crying in the corner.
From somebody who does not patron the bar as an affiliate with the building, it is damn near impossible to find a parking space. So come early, find
Yeah,
a good
especially
spot,
those Friday early shows are just
Get your
it sucks for
table.
the gym because like
get your drinks, find your groove, but you're gonna want to get here early for those shows, folks.
yeah.
And if you're coming in for dinner, make sure you're here early to grab your table because the tables fill quick. They fill very fast. And
So today, me and Newman did our weigh-ins.
Oh yeah, big day today, huge day.
Huge day, according to the scale. Is
Oh my
huge.
god. Oh, you know what? It's
For me,
What was the official weight, Joe?
well, it's funny. At home, I was feeling pretty svelte. I was 271 at home, and there I was 281. But it's body fat percentage. I'm at 34. Newman's at what, 28?
27.
27.
Yeah.
So
28, yeah.
So the record right now that Ed's ever, and Ed Tanek, he's actually he's running this. His unbelievable. It's I forget the name of his company. Nutrition and
it's the tip of my tongue.
something performance.
We got to bring him in to talk.
Yeah, but he's going to be actually coming to do the podcast also. He actually, first time I met him, we know so many people, and I've heard about him for a long because he is kind of the guru of Central New York for nutrition, and he's a great fucking guy. He actually
What a great guy.
He kind of gets our humor.
Yeah, he literally just jumped right on
Yeah.
board and was laughing with us.
Yeah.
But he's so filled with so much information. And today I was like, I got to be honest with you. I'm going to be that guy that calls and asks a million questions. He's like, go ahead and do that. I want you to do that.
Yeah.
And
It's I'm sorry to interject. His name is Ed Tenick with Ultimate Health and Performance.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it's over in Fayetteville, right across from Wegmans and Liquor City. But if I guess besides the challenge, this is what he does though. If you can get private one-on-ones with him and everything like that, and this is what he does.
Does he do CrossFit as a regular fitness?
I mean, he said basically, I think
Yeah.
he's still at CFS. Yeah, CFS.
Yeah.
I believe he's still there. That's from what I got from him. But
Not CFL.
and he's a hunter. He likes a lot of venison. So
Oh, yeah, he was talking about venison. He loves to hunt.
So him and Ben will have something to talk about. I mean, we'll just be staring at each other like.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to get some venison in this season too. So
I'm
you?
killing everything. My wife.
Well,
does
I was thinking about that as a punishment because mid-November, if you get a deer,
you guys
Gutting a
gotta
deer?
watch me.
no, one of us has to help you gut a deer. The loser.
I grandpa.
You guys are not allowed to use the knife.
No, I want to.
I can gut a deer.
If you poke
You
those
can gut a
guts,
deer.
Yeah, I
Well,
can gut a deer.
you have
Yeah,
killed
I
enough
saw
strippers.
you stand next to a can of fish. Okay, shut up.
I can
Like,
gut a deer.
It's stinky.
It's horrible. I've done it.
I'll puke. I already
throw
know.
up. I will.
I will.
So
I'll try not to, I won't puke inside the deer.
But what will make you puke though? Will it be the blood?
No, the
gut?
smell. I remember the smell as a kid because all my family used to hunt. I remember it was usually like Thanksgiving time. I just remember like that smell, that just dead animal smell. And I remember that my dad and cousins used to hunt raccoons.
Oh,
for the
yeah,
skins.
yeah, yeah.
They used to, for the skins,
Yeah.
there'd just be dead raccoons hanging in the garage.
Oh my
Just that,
god.
that smell of death.
Yeah.
Definitely death in the morning.
The smell is where it gets me. Like this, I just can't handle. I can't really handle the smell. I can deal with doing it, but I can't handle the smell.
I don't know. I guess I'm a little twisted. I guess
You're really.
Well, that's
twisted.
what you're brought up doing. So it's like,
it is.
you know,
It is.
like-
I have a very vivid memory of being about 3 years old. I can't tell you exactly how old I was, but I remember my dad was stuck watching me, and he took me to
Oh, that's
a
horrible to
pig
say,
slaughter.
dude.
He took me to a pig slaughter, and here you are.
Why?
Fuck
What?
I mean,
Okay.
You go to a farm, and there they are, all these little little bacons, and as a kid, I'm just sitting there playing, and there's rats in the barn. I'm throwing rocks at them, and I'm petting these pigs.
What's wrong with you?
I'm playing with these pigs, right? And they're bringing them out one at a time, tying them up, shooting them right in the head.
It sounds like a bad Pixar movie.
I feel so bad for you, Ben.
It's like
Ben, you had a. I don't know.
It's
It's
different.
a sad story. It's a sad story.
When it's like with Napoleon Dynamite, when the bus pulls up and the farmer shoots the cow right in the head, and everyone on the bus is screaming.
I'm telling you right now, that happened in front of me once. That was the scariest thing that ever happened to me in my life.
What, a cow being butchered?
I'm telling you, I worked for this farm. This old is the Knickerbocker farm, a long time ago.
Oh, I know where that is.
Yeah, well, I worked for them, and the old man, I got a frog in my throat. The old man
Got
grabs
cunt
me,
hair.
grabs me, and he says, "Grab that girl." So I grab this cow and this female. We're walking around the barn, and he's this little short 5-foot hunched over guy, and he reaches over the door, and there's a 12 gauge. He reaches over and grabs 12 gauge, and I'm like, "What are we doing?" I know what we're doing. So I'm walking with him. We're walking down the back. We walk to behind the barn. There's this big hole. Now I remember looking at it. He's like, "Don't go behind the barn with a 4-wheeler because there's a big hole back there. I don't want you to fall into it." I'm like, "What is this for?" He's like, "Don't worry about it." Well, this day, he decides to take me back to that big hole. But I'm holding this cow behind me. I'm like, "What are we going with this thing? What is going on?" All I heard was, and it goes, boom, blew my right ear right off my head. This cow's right in the head, and it goes, I mean, it made this horrible fucking noise and drops into the hole. And I started to cry. I was I'm shaking.
It's like Silence of the
I'm
Lambs.
pretty sure I shit my pants. And he looks at me, he's like, "Are you all right, princess?" I'm like, "I'm not okay. I want to go home." He's like, "If they don't milk," she stopped. She was dry. He goes, "She's dry, so you can't eat her, and she doesn't produce any milk, so she's useless. You can't feed her. We're not feeding her." So they just to the hole. I go,
Yeah.
Oh, they just drop her in a pit?
yes, there's a fucking hole.
That's unorthodox, but yeah, it's not uncommon. If you have a dry cow, she's non-producing, which means she can't bear children. Now, she is good for market, so I don't know what the fuck he's
Yeah,
talking
you
about.
still eat it, right?
No,
Eat
he
that.
said she was dry. He said you can't eat meat when they're dry like that. That's what he told me.
I
Well,
think
maybe
he's
she's
just-
not fat.
Maybe he was just trying to hide up a dead body in there and throw a cow on
Yeah,
top
has
of it.
anybody ever seen 1864 or whatever? Remember that movie? It's a shit movie with Daniel Day-Lewis, but like he kills his wife, buries her in the well, kills a cow, drops her on top of her in the well.
No, it's not Daniel Day-Lewis. It's
You know what I'm talking
Thomas
about?
Jane.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
oh, yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
shit movie. It
I
sucks.
watched some of it, yeah.
It's a dark movie.
Yeah, I think it was actually Stephen King. It might have been a Stephen King short story. They turned it into a
That
movie.
makes sense.
Think about that, Stephen King. How the fuck did I know the guy did a lot of cocaine, but it's like the stories that this guy's come up with.
But some
like,
of them are scary as fuck. Are you kidding?
you ever see the one Family Guy? He's like, okay, what do you got now? He's like, grabs the lampshade. He's like, woo, scary lampshade. Like, and the publisher's like, all right, when can you have it?
Okay, so this weekend, of course, it was a huge weekend at the bar. I was home late both nights, and I get caught up in a movie. Have you guys seen that Bone Tomahawk movie with?
Yes, I have.
What the fuck
With the
was that
things
movie?
in the throat.
Yeah, what the fuck was that movie? I got stuck. I couldn't go to sleep after.
That had
it.
Kurt Russell in it, right?
Kurt Russell was in it, but what the fuck was that? It didn't make any sense. I got stuck in this shitty movie.
Yeah, I don't
that
know,
scared
but I
the
mean,
shit out of me.
you couldn't stop watching it.
When he cut the guy, when the guy's dick's hanging,
What's
he cut
the
the
name
guy
of
in
the
half. Bone Tomahawk. They fucking take these weird.
It's
whatever the
savage,
fuck they are,
dude.
they're
It's
savage.
like, talk about like fucking.
One guy's holding the other guy. They're holding this guy's leg. He's upside down, screaming. After they scalped him, put a scalp in his mouth, and shoved some fucking shit in his mouth. They started cutting at his between his
They
leg,
cut-
down his
I
asshole,
think they
right in
cut-
half.
Oh, yeah, they cut him from his ass right.
Oh, nice.
It's fucking scary.
It's disgusting.
Well, that kind of brings us to the next subject I wanted to get into.
Oh god.
What was the last movie that made you cry?
I'm gonna start with that because I got small children. I know you do too. Anybody seen that Disney movie Coco? Or I'm sorry. Yeah, it's basically it's got a Latino theme to it.
Oh yeah.
And I can say no, I haven't seen it.
And it's a really well done story, but it's all about death and sadness. And I don't know how they fucking tied it into. But that was the last one I saw where like, why would Disney do this to little kids?
Well, you ever see the Up one? With,
Oh
like
my
the beginning
God,
of Up
where
is
his
like
wife
so
dies.
yeah. It's
Oh
like I remember like my kids were young when that came out, and I'm like, oh, it's a Pixar, so and then it's like, oh shit, I know where this story's
Fucking
going.
sadness,
Oh my
dude.
god, the wife died. It's like
It's fucking
he's an old
horrible.
man all home
did,
alone.
when did Disney feel it was up to them to introduce kids to death?
I just fucking watched
Bambi.
Yeah.
Well, his dad.
You're right.
yeah,
That's
his dad
the
died.
Bambi
the
was
truth.
like-
That's truth right
Yeah.
there.
Well, I mean, but that
Well-
was just like kind of like what happened.
I can already answer for Newman though. It's any World War II movie because the Nazis lost.
The sad day at Normandy.
Well, maybe this one they have a chance. I think this one they have a chance.
That's fucked up. You guys are fucked up. So listen,
Saving Private
I just
Ryan.
took Norman to go see that. I can't remember the name of this movie. It's where the water and the fire. You know what I'm talking about? They just came out.
Elemental,
Yeah, Elemental. So it is a tearjerker at the end of the movie, and it really is a great story. But it's on Disney Plus right now for
Well, could
free.
you
So
not, I
it's
actually
playing a lot
sorry to
in our
interrupt
house.
you, but I watched that, and it's so. The underlying theme is so about racism.
It really is.
It's basically teaching the kids at an early age about racism.
It's horrible.
It's basically about because like the fire people are they have their own like little ghetto that they're stuck in, and they're like looked down upon.
You know, I gotta tell you right now, Morgan Freeman said it best. Racism only exists because they continue to talk about it. And just let
That's
it
the
go.
truth.
Let it go.
That's the truth. Truth.
Let it go, like in Frozen.
Let it go.
Disney for the win.
Disney always giving that
So
little
I
underlying
thought of
message.
this subject though because I was watching Field of Dreams. I haven't seen like 20 years, and like the end of the movie, he gets play catch with his dad. And I start like, I was like, what the fuck? What is this coming out of me?
What are these things?
What is this leakage?
What's this water?
Like Corbin had to be sitting there, and he's like looking at me like I'm a fucking alien. Like, what the?
You
fuck?
never played catch with me.
Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. Well, I tried a couple times and I
Daddy?
got fed up. I was like, all right, just throw it at the fucking house. It'll bounce back. It'll bounce back.
Daddy, are you crying right now?
Like, it was like me and my brother being kids. Like, we ended up being in fist fights because we were playing catch, and then like if one gets thrown like a ball like at your feet or whatever, and you're just like you have to pick it up. You're like, come on, throw! It. And all of a sudden, next thing you know, we're fist fighting in the front yard.
And then you're whipping it at each
Yeah,
other.
and you're whipping it really hard. But
my brother never played catch with me.
But I remember the first movie when I was a kid. You ever see the movie The Champ with Ricky Schroeder? His dad's the boxer.
No. Is that a good movie?
Oh, it's a fucking unbelievable movie. His dad is John Voight, and he's a boxer doing one last big fight. If you haven't seen it, I don't want to ruin the end. But Ricky,
Don't ruin it because I'm gonna watch it.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
no,
You're gonna-
I don't think I have.
If you can get through that end scene without crying, then you should be a Navy SEAL because it's fucking insane. Like
Sure.
I played that like a couple years ago for it was kind of like I found on Prime and I'm like, oh, we all gotta watch this. And literally all 4 of us were just like bawling. You cannot watch the end and fucking like Ricky Schroeder was fucking a great little fucking kid. Like, but yeah, it's got John Voight's got a lot of big stars in it.
John Voight's good. Yeah.
It's like in this early '80s it came out, but. It was
I'm
like,
on a huge
like,
80s
I
movies
remember
kick.
being a kid watching like those movies that like, and you're kind of like trying to clear your throat, trying to like act like you're not really crying, or you're kind of like looking away and like rubbing your face, trying to hide that
You're
you're
not
crying.
human if you don't feel so.
If you've been on a date and that's happened, though, I've been on a date and that's happened. I've been in the movies and like I'm like, oh my god, this is really sad.
Or did you make it happen?
Yeah.
Oh, he's so sensitive. I should blow him.
Yeah,
No, it didn't happen.
no,
This is-
because he's crying because she wouldn't blow him. I just spent how much money on tickets and popcorn? What the fuck?
such a good movie.
She didn't go for the hole in the popcorn bucket.
Such a sweet.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Yo,
done
I
that.
had butter put in the bottom, just so you know.
Hey, that track that was a. You don't probably don't. You weren't here, but the Tri-County Mall was across from the old movie theater, and I used to do the old hole in the bucket theme with extra butter. You put your the bottom of the bucket, and you're like,
No, I have no idea what you're talking about. Please elaborate.
side extra butter on the side, side, tug, tug, tug. No salt, just a little extra butter, please.
How's the butter feel in your pee hole though?
Ah, didn't
cares?
care. Didn't care.
Who cares?
His floors were sticky. as
So
hell,
worth it.
honestly.
So worth it.
It was worth it. I don't remember her name, but it was so worth it. Not a lot of memories.
Well, so Newman, you didn't say what movie you cried at.
Me?
Yeah, well, like,
There's a lot of
what's-
them. I'm a crybaby when it comes
I
to
am too.
movies.
Like it's just I
'Cause
don't.
I could find that I don't like to watch them because
usually a father-son movie usually gets me.
I caught my son
Or-
I caught
Or
Norman.
like a really true underdog story. Like
Yeah.
like Slumdog Millionaire. I know I'm not
I never
Indian.
saw
I tell you what, talk about feel-good film. Like you watch it and you're like, fuck yeah. Same thing with like Almost Famous. Where like at the end.
Really?
Oh man, I felt so
What's
good
that
about
thing at the end with the groupie whore.
Well, the groupie horror, which was what? Kate Hudson?
Yeah,
She
who
didn't.
was hot as fuck.
Yeah,
it was
she's
based on a
killer.
true character too.
She actually didn't. So at the end, right? If you haven't seen it, right? Basically, she pulls the old switcheroo, and the kid gets to have the greatest interview of his life with the rock star, as opposed to she shows up for a little.
Well, so it's based on a real character. Her name was Penny something where she would be fuck all these rock stars in the 70s and then get a mold of their dicks. So she had like 100 dick molds of like Led Zeppelin, fucking like Jimi Hendrix, like that was her thing. Like
Wow.
after she fucked, she'd be like, okay, can you stick your dick in this plaster of
Okay.
Paris?
Let's do this quick. Okay, this girl, this woman has fucked every major rock star. Would you fuck her without a rubber on?
Why not?
Because she's fucked every rock star.
She
That's
should give me
fucked
back. She'll
everything.
give me backstage.
Right, like she's just literally fucked everything. You're gonna fuck her with no rubber on. You have a chance to do it right now, or this pussy, or $100 or
Let me ask you
$100,000.
that. All right, let's take that same question, but let's take a piece of it away. You
Whoa.
don't know that she fucked all those guys.
And then you find out afterwards.
You find out afterwards.
Okay, well here's
Every
this.
dick.
But what if the bands are like
Custom Taylor Band?
whoa! I got a fucking tap. All right, 2 bleeps in this episode.
Oh, don't bleep it. You don't bleep my shit. Don't bleep this shit.
Or I was gonna say Parliament Funk, but or the Up and Smoke tour.
Because you won't measure up.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the deal?
Oh, what did I go too far, Joe? Sorry. You said hootie. I didn't say anything else.
3 bleeps now. 3 bleeps.
Oh,
Hootie was awesome.
These are all jokes.
Hootie was
But
awesome.
no, seriously, I wouldn't do that because I'm a good person and I would never.
You're a lion fuck.
I would destroy that. Destroy
you
it.
would. Yes, you
Hit
would.
it, quit it, and forget it.
Yes,
that
you
was
would.
my motto. When I was single, it's I lived. that's
Don't
the-
chase them, just replace
The
them.
words I lived by: hit it, quit it, and forget it. I never remember. You don't need to learn them.
We should have had that tattooed on that sex dolls ad.
I never learned.
Yesterday's news.
There was times I never even learned their last name. I didn't care. I was like, I don't need to know. I've actually had the reapproach, which got me slapped a couple times, which I didn't even remember I did it. I was such a pig that I was like, hey.
Wait, your last name is Obama?
Oh, what's in my cup? Nothing. Wow, I'm just gonna go stand in front of traffic.
Think about that, like the Bush girls. Like, you imagine just the guys just going like, "I fucked the president's daughter." Like, fuck yeah. Like, remember because the Bush twins were like teenagers.
Well, isn't one of them like a TV correspondent?
Yeah, but she was the bad one. Like
she's
I've heard
ugly.
stories. I heard
She looks like George W.
it don't matter.
Oh my god! Can
So
you guys?
it-
Can I share something with you guys really quick?
Yeah.
Your hands feel
My
amazing.
fucking hands stink so bad, dude. I just fucking washed. I just touched my face.
You just gave a shocker to a sex doll. So
yeah, but it smells like it's been used.
Shocker! I haven't heard that term.
two in the
years.
pink, one in the stink.
Oh, I didn't do that. I should do that quickly, but my hands just got clean. Guys, I mean, did one of you guys?
That's
use
how you
it?
warm them up.
Did it get used? Somebody use it? It's got.
I honestly didn't know it was here
It
until
smells like
today.
sweat.
No.
It smells bad. What'd you do to it,
I
Joe?
swear to God.
What'd you do to it?
It's been, trust me, when that arrived from Amazon or from Temu, the package, Emily went to open up, I like slapped it out of her hand. It's like, no!
Now, here's the question: you're driving this home and you get pulled over by the police. How do you explain
Put a
it?
seatbelt on it.
How do you explain it?
Like, don't ask where her head went, officer.
Is anybody being held? Is anybody in this car being held under their will?
Her name is Consuela.
I am. Please help me. Please don't talk to the headless thing in the passenger seat.
Or you just start talking to it like it's a person. They'll let you go.
What do you think?
Don't worry, he's not a black cop, he's a white cop. We're good.
I'm gonna go kill myself
Sheriff
right
is
now. That's messed up.
Yeah.
Well, my hands stink though. They smell like shit.
Okay.
Like,
So
I
the
don't
first
know.
thing you do is you go home and you just grab Heidi Reap as a pussy.
I'm not fucking touching my princess after I touch that
he's gonna be
disgusting
disappointed.
doll.
Like, well, you don't measure up to the.
I'm not touching my princess after I touch that filthy fucking doll.
was
I'm
her
gonna
name?
wait till Heidi
What was
goes
it-
to sleep and I'm gonna fuck that doll.
and then go fuck her and be. And then that's the review. The review is compare the two.
No, don't say that shit. There's another bleep
Real or
right there.
fake?
Well, I found
Real
out.
or
I found out I'm allergic to latex. And,
Joe, I got a quick question. Does your dick itch? Because I know you used it before you gave
I
it
didn't
to
have
me.
some itch in here.
Yeah, that's why your arm is itching. You're deep. Oh
I
my God,
fisted that.
fisty.
I fisted that bitch.
Have you guys seen my watch?
Okay.
My God, this is
So
horrible.
yeah. So I got to come. So okay, I got to tell a dream I had. 'Cause
Tell this dream, Joe. I want to hear about this.
this is totally true.
Okay.
Well, I had a dream last night, and that I was in Myrtle Beach on vacation with my family, and a red dragon was chasing us.
Okay. Where was it?
And I don't know why Myrtle Beach. And like we
Yeah.
kept running the hotels and everything, and it was like ripping the top off the hotels. And then I saved the family because we went inside a car wash, and the water from the car wash scared the dragon away.
Oh, that's in depth. That's detailed, Joe.
So
what are you eating?
I don't. Yeah, I mean,
eating
I've been
something?
trying to get these chocolate mushrooms, and like maybe it's just getting me all like worked up thinking about it.
Time
I'm
out. You, like you
excited.
said this, maybe you've been giving to the dog, right? The dog.
Or-
stuff?
oh, maybe-
the dog's maybe it's absorbing into
No,
your
no, no,
skin.
no. There's this other. We're getting some chocolate mushrooms that we might do an episode about. When,
Oh.
when do you want to break again?
Yes. Christmas break.
No, no.
7
They
days.
can't. They can't test for that.
That's what I told him. He said, "Yeah, they can."
No, yes, they can. I drive a school bus. They can.
They
test
can't.
you
They can't
for
test for psilocybin.
They're gonna
No.
test me tomorrow morning because they're gonna watch this fucking podcast. They call random
But they
numbers.
There's not,
Test you
there's
for
not a drug
latex?
test. There's not a drug test for racism.
I'm not racist. What the fuck?
You're coming up 100% German. I don't know what's going on.
Heidi, I'm so sorry. They're assholes. It's not, Heidi, they don't know what they're saying.
Oh, you got to see the shirt that Mo bought a shirt because of the episode that we did, and it says "cunty" on it.
She did?
Yeah, it
oh
says
my
cunty on it.
God. I love Mo. Mo is the best bartender here at Average Joe's. She is the best
I
bartender
do.
here
I
at
do
Average
want to
Joe's.
defend Mo, and I told you about this earlier. I went over yesterday after a long day, and I asked for a glass of bourbon, Maker's Mark, and she looked at me sideways, right? And then she was like, bloop, and gave me this little splash. I looked at her, I go, you should make that a little more.
Oh, you want to know why? Because she's being trained not to make sure that there's not giving anything away. Nothing's being given away. It could have been a trick. It's a great. That's great, Joe. Oh my God. Wow.
Did I take it too far?
Holy
Okay,
shit.
so let's end with a bourbon made me do it story. This is a legendary story, and I swear on my kid's life, this really happened.
Okay.
I woke up hungover one day, and no one's home at my house, so I tried calling my wife and my daughter, and they're not answering their phone. So I bring up 360, and I see that they're at Target. And I'm calling because they needed to grab me something from Target, and I'm like, God damn it, they're not going to fucking answer his phone, and they're like, call when they get out. So in my drunken hungover state, I say, I'm going to call. So I call Target and say, listen, I was just at the pharmacy. I turned around and my daughter was getting taken away by a guy. So I think she got kidnapped.
What the fuck?
And I described my daughter, and what I said, not a guy, I said Jen, so I described Jen.
Oh my God.
And they go, okay, sir, call us right back. We're going to get on this, or come to the front desk. And I was like, yeah, because I'm in the store right now. So Jen finally calls me back, and she's like, I was like, oh, so what happened? She's like, what do you mean? I was like, so I told her what I did. She's like, We were at checkout, and all of a sudden, all the cashiers are saying, red alert, red alert, red alert, shut the place down. And they happened to be walking out of the building, so they got out before whatever happened.
Oh, my God.
Target calls my phone back, like 10 minutes later, like, sir, we couldn't find it. Like, we looked at the camera, we don't see any of that. And I go, oh, it was at Walmart, sorry. And I hung up on them.
Oh, my God.
Literally
How did you not get arrested for that?
Well, I
It's
said
like
it was
an
at
Amber
Walmart.
Alert situation.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Joe.
I thought it was hilarious, but yeah,
I
my
wanna-
brother's cop said, "How are you not in jail right now?" I was like, "Yeah, I was on, the bourbon thought it was funny. Drunk Joe thought it was hilarious.
Do I dare ask the question, what do they need to pick up for you?
I think it was Twizzlers.
You committed a crime for Twizzlers.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Wow, Joe.
I wanted them. I was hungover, I needed
Wow.
something, like to fill that stomach. Or no, actually, I think I wanted them to pick up Chinese food on the way home.
Wow.
Like where your sex doll came from, China.
Well, I mean, you know what? The Germans make Spätzle, but it's not the same as lo mein.
Yeah, I was very shocked that Temu you could put a customized tattoo on the ass. I was very surprised by that.
It's pretty
I will tell you though, you know how hard it is to find because my goal was to get a swastika tattoo and a rebel Confederate flag.
Yeah.
They don't sell flat stickers like that. I don't know why, but
Oh, my God.
and it was going to
You
be
guys are going to hell.
it was going to be a Trump tramp stamp too. Just really tied together.
You guys are going straight to hell. I'm not taking this doll home with me tonight.
Well, you better review it from the parking lot then.
I will. I don't give a shit. It's safer to review it here.
You should.
I'm going to put it on one of the...
All right, I think this is a pretty good episode.
It's a pretty fucked up episode.
So, guys, don't forget, next week, Joe Altier is joining us. Or maybe not anymore.
That's just like
maybe not anymore.
Joe's not coming.
All right. I think we hit all the bases.
See you next Tuesday.
All right.
Oh
see you
my
next
God.
Tuesday. 2 clap.
Wow. Oh, my God.
And, oh, man.
There it is.
All right. Just Joe.
Freedom is the only way.